Hi, my name is Mark Lewinner, licensed acupuncturist and herbalist at Metro Acupuncture in Atlanta, Georgia. Today, I'd like to talk with you about Moxibustion. Moxibustion is a technique that's used by acupuncturists, and it's been traditionally used in many parts of Asia. It's also, interestingly, has a history of being used in Europe and South America. When acupuncturists use the technique Moxibustion, or Moxa, they do different types of Moxibustion. There's direct and indirect Moxibustion, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. There's different reasons why you would do one type of Moxibustion technique versus the other. Moxibustion is very helpful for things like stomach ache, menstrual pain, backache, and I found it to be very helpful in my clinical practice, and I'm glad to share with you a little bit of information about it today. The Moxibustion, traditionally the herb that's used is called mugwort, M-U-G-W-O-R-T. The Latin name for that is Artemisia vulgaris. And there are different types of mugwort, or different grades of mugwort. There's a low grade, a mid grade, and a high grade. The lowest grade is the pole moxa, and this would be used as an indirect moxa technique. The middle grade is something that we might use for when we do the Moxa Box. And then the high grade, which is right here, is something that we would use for a technique called direct Moxibustion. This is the high grade. It's one of my favorites. It's velvety soft, and it is a pleasure to use. There's also other different types of Moxibustion tools that have been made. This is a little prepackaged Moxa stick-on, and it will be placed at an acupuncture point and then lit, and it helps heat that acupuncture point. When one is using the Moxa pole, often they'll be hovering it above the area where there's pain or the acupuncture point that the acupuncturist wants to enhance, and leave it there for anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds or until it gets too hot, and then take it away and then go back again. It feels good, it brings increased circulation to the area, it can help decrease inflammation, and it's very helpful. If one needs to cover a larger area, the Moxa Box is the tool that one needs to use. When using the Moxa Box, you fill the box with the mugwort product, then light it, place it over the area where there's pain, and then let it sit until it gets warm or too hot. Take it off, let the skin cool, bring it back on. It can provide relief that is almost instantaneous. And then in certain situations, for like arthritic limbs, the acupuncturist may use something called direct Moxibustion. When you do direct Moxibustion, you have to use the highest quality mugwort you can get. You would place the mugwort over the area, the affected area, light it, and then immediately take it off where once the patient feels some warmth. Of course, you have to be very careful of burns, but it is a risk that I think is well worth taking because it's so effective at helping to ease pain. Moxibustion is a technique that I use every day in my practice, and I'm glad to share it with you. And if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at Metro Acupuncture. Thank you, and be well.